Strange how the night moves.
Oh, night moves, baby. What's up, y'all? Strong Master Lee.
And Lulu.
All right, we got some more Bob Seger. Ever since we checked him out, lots of recommendations from the fans. I mean, a lot. He had a long career of prolificness. I mean, lots of songs. So I just randomly picked one, and this one called Night Moves. Bob Seger's probably got one of the coolest rock voices. I don't know if you can even call him rock, because it's not rock. Like, when I think of rock, I think of like rock and roll, like the Beatles. Today, I mean, he's clearly in the classic rock camp, but that's pretty wide too. But apparently there is this segment, this niche, this genre called Heartland rock.
Heartland?
Yeah, because it's in the middle of the heartland of America. The breadbasket, the Bible Belt.
And what is that? And which place is that?
I don't know, somewhere in the middle. Basically anywhere not the edges. It's somewhere in the middle. In fact, who else sings Heartland music? Now I'm curious. ChatGPT, tell me. Okay, you know what? Bruce Springsteen is not from the Heartland, but he definitely sings Heartland music. Bruce Springsteen, John Mellencamp, who we just reacted to. Totally, I get that. John Mellencamp sings a lot about the working class folk. Like, you know, the farmers, right? The guys who work at the bars, the auto mechanics, that kind of small town working class theme. By the way, want to see some more cool reactions? Make sure you subscribe.
And if you want some hotness and moves, check out my fantasy show only for my fans.
Oh, like totally that, like this.
Like that tone, like this kind of rhythm.
Too tall, could have used a few pounds. Tight pants points, hollering out. She was a black-haired beauty with big dark eyes, and points all her own, sitting way up high. Way up firm and high. Out past the cornfields where the woods got heavy. Out in the back seat of my 60 Chevy. Working on mysteries without any clues. Working on our night moves. Trying to make some front page driving news. Working on our night moves. In the summertime.
Heartland equals rock plus country. I think that's the best way to describe it. There's a very country-esque flavor too. But you don't sing with a twang, you know what I'm saying? There's not like the country twang to it, but there's a very sort of guitarish, very heavy type of sound that feels very folksy. I love it. I love this song's great, by the way. It's a very, you can tell like it's like telling a story about how he learned his night moves.
Climbing on that fence. That's one move.
You know, I don't think it's actually about like, you know, like hooking up night moves. I think it's almost more like youthfulness, about like
the
getting
lifestyle,
into trouble, like the lifestyle. Yeah.
In the sweet summertime.
Okay, maybe it is a night moves. Maybe it is.
We were in love, oh no, far from it. We weren't searching for some pie in the sky summit. We were just young and restless and bored, living by the sword. And we'd steal away every chance we could, to the back room, to the alley, or the trusty woods. I used her, she used me, but neither one cared. We were getting our share, working on our night moves, trying to lose the awkward teenage blues, working on our night moves.
Young love, baby.
Young love.
Do you think we would have hooked up if we were younger? Do you think we would have this kind of moment of like teenage love if we had met back then?
I don't think so.
What?
I'm not sure, because you will be like, what, on your games, right?
Okay, true. Video games for me, I guess, were a priority number one, and then girls. And truthfully, I didn't have night moods back then. I was a very clueless young lover. Like so many times I had a chance to hook up with a girl and I didn't realize that was like
The moves.
the signals. I didn't have
the
the
signals,
moves
the
because I didn't even know
You can't read the signals.
I couldn't read the signals and I didn't have the moves. My moves was quite literally, want to go back to my place to play some Street Fighter? I actually did that once. And guess what
Yeah.
happened when she came over?
Yeah, she was disappointed.
Oh, because I really did play Street Fighter.
That's right.
That's all I was talking about. I wasn't talking about anything else. That was not slang
You
for...
honored your words.
And it was summertime.
Oh my God. That's Joey Tribbiani.
Yeah.
Holy
Friends.
moly. He's so young here.
Oh, wow.
When did this come out? 1976. But wow. Holy moly. He must have been a true teenager here.
Hottie. Teenager hottie.
Sweet
Why does that look like Monica Lewinsky?
summertime, summertime.
So wild. You got two artists from the Heartland playing that music, Bruce Springsteen and Bob Seger. Joey Tribbiani, all right? Joey, Matt is in this music video. Monica was in the Bruce Springsteen music video.
Aww.
That's
Really?
so wild. Yeah, baby, we watched that video together, remember? She looks famous too. Who is she?
Oh, the wonder. Felt the
Oh,
lightning.
Night Moves, baby.
Yeah. Waited on the thunder. Waited on the thunder. I woke last night to the sound of thunder. How far off?
Oh, I like that slow.
Yeah, he totally.
Started humming a song
Changed it
from
up.
1962. And it's funny how the night moves when you just don't seem
Ooh.
to have as much to lose.
That's how steamy it got. That's like the scene from the
it's
Titanic. Where they're
raining.
like, oh, maybe it is raining. I thought it's from because the heat that's the sweatiness
Yeah, like
generated
the
in car.
Titanic, like-
Exactly, right? With the hands there, because you know what that is, right? That was just the climax of the scene.
Strange how the night moves with autumn closing in. Night moves. Yeah.
Well, no, Joey. The other girl. Come on now. Two-timing.
Night moves. Working and practicing. Working and practicing. Oh, the night moves. Night moves.
Did you experience this a lot when you were young? Like going out to outdoor movies?
So, drive-in movie theaters were definitely a huge thing from back in the day. I definitely spent a couple times with my family. We would go there. That's what the little box is actually in your window. It's a speaker. So you would pull up and so you could hear the music in your car. You would sit there and watch it on a big screen.
I see.
It's
So
actually
it's not like a
great-
huge speaker for everyone to hear.
No, baby, if that speaker was literally for everyone in their car could hear, the neighbors 4 miles down could hear it. So you have a little speaker in your car, and you would sit there and watch it. But half the time you don't watch it. You like people get up and walk around, they get to chat. It's like a very social experience. Or I guess in this
Yeah.
case, it's a good way to hook up. But I wasn't that age when drive-in theaters, like I was really
popular,
young. Yeah,
so
I think
you
it
were
started to go
really-
out of style by the time I was in
see.
college. I think they're almost non-existent today. Yeah, that total bygone era. It's like this is the most nostalgic song. Like the song concept is nostalgic because it's reminiscent about that time in life. But having in that, like driving,